We're very excited to be bringing you the 2010-2011 season of the Orpheus Chamber Orchestra at Carnegie Hall. This season is going to feature an array of unusual music, great traditional music, and a wonderful array of very accomplished soloists.
The first concert of the Orpheus season is all about drama.
We'll open our season with our old friend Garrick Ohlsson this year. Garrick's going to join us for the 4th Beethoven Concerto, which is one of our favorite pieces. We played it a lot, but we've never played with Garrick.
A wonderful man, wonderful musician, playing one of the great concertos. So that's a sort of a can't miss. But that piece is coupled with the Berg Lyric Suite for strings, which is a piece I personally have been playing since I was 18. It's one of the most difficult pieces for string quartet, certainly for string orchestra.
But we can do it, we can handle it, and it's exciting to take on something that challenging. So that'll be great, a great way to start the season.
The second Orpheus concert this season is a new spin on the 3 Bs. It's not Bach, Beethoven, and Brahms. It's Barber, Britten, and Beethoven.
Our second program features the great young English soprano, Kate Royal.
Kate Royal is known for her beautiful voice and extraordinary musicality. And we're very excited because Orpheus had a great history with the work that we're doing with her with the Britten's Les Illuminations. We first performed it with Heather Harper many, many years ago, and then about a decade later with the Benita Valente. And so we're very excited to bring back this work with such a vibrant and really exciting young singer.
And we're also performing Beethoven's 7th Symphony, the great 7th Symphony, for the first time. And that's going to be a thrill. Our audiences are going to wish there were a fly on the wall during the rehearsal process, because there's going to be a lot of discussion, a lot of argument. The more famous the repertoire that we play, I'd say the more we have to kind of discuss it and really find our own way with it. And that should really be quite interesting, probably controversial as well.
So for our third program of the season, we'll be working with Vadim Gluzman, a wonderful violinist.
Honestly, the best description I feel when I hear him is he reminds me of the young Perlman. This wonderful, warm sweetness of tone, incredible, easy virtuosity, and somebody who really takes pleasure in making music and performing it for people.
We're playing Prokofiev Concerto No. 2, and of course, having been to many of our Orpheus concerts in New York while being a student there, I've always admired that large sense of chamber music making. The opening of the concerto could only be compared, I don't know, to the opening of Rachmaninoff's 3rd piano concerto. This unmistakably Russian melody that just grips you from the first note and never lets you go. Working without a conductor, this is not an easy piece to do, and I'm sure it will be fantastic with Orpheus, knowing the level of sensitivity that these people are capable of producing. So I think we'll be in for a thrill.
For the penultimate concert of the season, we'll be working with Rudolf Buchbinder, the great Austrian pianist. The Mozart Concerto, No. 20 in D minor, is a perfect piece for Buchbinder. He's a real thinking pianist, and this particular piece requires that kind of depth and profound thinking to be very effective, and he's the man for the job.
Orpheus has been commissioning new works since the early 80s, and at this point we've been responsible for the creation of a great number of really wonderful works for chamber orchestra. One of the most important of those pieces is Fred Lerdal's Waves. It's a brilliant piece for chamber orchestra. We recorded it for Deutsche Grammophon, and listening to it, it became very clear that we need to play this piece again.
I was thrilled to work with Orpheus again, because I'd had such a wonderful experience with him so many years ago, and it's wonderful to have one's older children be reborn. It's a piece that is in a largely fast tempo, and it has these surges of energy, so I think of it as waves of energy.
And for our final program of the season, we'll be working with Arabella Steinbacher, the wonderful young German violinist, also our first time working with her. And she'll be doing a couple of short Mozart pieces with us, and also the interesting and unusual work by Karl Hartmann called Concerto Funebre.
Our final program of the season is bookended on the one hand by the Wind Serenade by the 18-year-old Richard Strauss, and on the other by the final symphony by Joseph Haydn, 104, London Symphony. And what a great way to end the season. This is raucous outdoor music, a brilliant finale, a very, very joyous piece of music, and a fitting end for Carnegie Hall year.